Hello everybody and welcome back to FX Trade. My name is Akash and today we're going to be taking a look at Dogecoin and discuss what's happening here. Right, so before we get into the squiggly lines here and the declining trend line on a weekly time frame, please make sure to head on over to our YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to stay updated to how it turns in the crypto market, make sure to also click on the bell icon. You can give us a follow on Twitter at FXSCrypto, and if you enjoy the content that I put out, make sure to give me a follow as well at Mangiko with a zero at the end. I have my Telegram channel and a YouTube channel where I post content. Basically, on the YouTube, I explain my take on the markets, and in the Telegram group, I post trades and setups that I'm hoping to take. So, if you are into any of if you're into this sort of content, please make sure to go and subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Telegram group, right? So let's get into Dogecoin, right? Things are pretty much the same. Like I've been talking about this declining trend line for quite some time now. This weekly resistance level has been, it's basically a multi-year. I think it's been here for 400 days, more than 400 days. Yep, as you can see here, it's been 441 days since this trend line has prevented Dogecoin from moving higher, right? Despite Elon Musk's attempts, the price still remains subdued under this declining trend line. So from a macro perspective, if this trend line is breached or flipped into a support floor, it would basically be an amazing indication for the bulls. But for now, let's talk about what's happening on a lower time frame perspective, right? Doge rallied basically, I think it was, hold up, let me try to remember. If I remember, was it 55, 53? Yep, 60%. So Doge rallied 60% between June 18th and June 27th, set up a range basically extending from 0.049 to 0.078. Right, it raced down into this sweet spot here, extending from. Let me just take these off so you guys understand what's happening. Right, it basically retraced down to this sweet spot here, extending from 0.05 to 0.06, which is basically the 62 retracement level, extending up to 79 retracement level. This is basically a good reversal spot, and it tagged the 70.5 level perfectly, and then started rallying higher. Now, so far, the price has failed to move above this high time frame resistance level here at 0.082, but what it's doing is basically systematically collecting liquidity, right? Basically, there was a liquidity resting here. Price collected liquidity resting above this as it moved above here, and basically this collected this. There was a liquidity here, but when price moved above, collected liquidity resting above this, and this move basically collected liquidity resting here. So since all of the liquidity up here is done, the price is now at least attempted to move above this high here again at 0.07 and collect liquidity. This sweep would have been amazing, but it did not, right? So far the price has retraced a little bit, and it is currently hovering here for directional bias from Bitcoin, perhaps, right? But one thing that you have to consider is this particular level here, basically around 0.057. There's a ton of liquidity because of the equal lows formed here. And on top of that, there is a very tiny, extremely small amount of FVG formed here, right? So there is a chance Dogecoin could go lower. But for now, I think as long as Bitcoin remains healthy and up and bullish, Dogecoin could go all the way up to 0.0. It could break 0.02, which is a high time frame resistance level, and retest perhaps 0.093. Now, another thing that I just noticed is we could be forming some sort of a flag. Right, hold up. Let me just go on a 1-day time frame and see what's happening here. Looks, if not flag, I think it would be a perfect parallel channel. Like we have got one, two, at least two particular retest and a third retest here. So I think if this trend persists and if Bitcoin price continues to go lower, we could perhaps see the price come down here, which coincides perfectly with the middle line of the parallel channel and the middle line of this particular range at 0.0639. I think this would be a really good buy for Doge to go up here, or we could perhaps break above this, retest this, and then go up to 0.08. But either way, I think right now there's a lot of indecision in the market. So once that clears up, I think that's when you could probably take some trades. So if you enjoyed this analysis of Doge, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.